Hi everybody, you're welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, you should know that I appreciate you and you're amazing. If you're a new subscriber too, please do well to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Today I decided to try something new, which is bofrot, the dry one. So in this bowl that you see, I have approximately 1.5 cups of flour. The next thing that you see me adding is a nutmeg. And then in this, the next thing that I'm adding is my powdered milk. And then from there, I'm going to add the sugar. As for the sugar, you can decide to go according to your taste. If you want it to be sweet, you add more. If not, you can reduce it. For me, I wanted it to be delicious. I wanted it to be sweet, so I added more sugar. And then from there, I added 1 teaspoon of salt. And then I decided to also go in with this milk flavor that I bought. So that one too, it will depend on you. You can add any flavor of your choice. And then I decided to now go in with the yeast, because that is going to give it the consistency that you want, and it is going to make it rise and fluffy and make the dough fluffy. So I added 1 tablespoonful of yeast, and that is what you see me doing. And then afterwards, I decided to give everything a very good stir so that I can get all the ingredients mixed together very well. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe and stay tuned, because on this channel we are going to have so much fun together. Now I decided to go in next with my melted butter. I added a bit much, it depends on you. And then afterwards, I decided to mix everything together. Now, during the time I was doing the mixing, I had forgotten that I was supposed to add my egg, and also I had this vanilla flavor that I wanted to add as well. I forgot all those things and then decided to go in with the water. Anyways, it's a new recipe, so I forgot certain things. But later when I remembered, I decided to add them to it. But then at this point, I was trying to make the dough come together. So I continue to add more water and then hope to bind all the ingredients and then form the dough. It was very funny. So I continue to add more water, as you see me doing. Okay. Guys, if you are new here, please do well to subscribe to my channel. So as soon as I remembered, I went in straight to add my egg. I added just 1 egg because the flour was just 1.5 cups. I didn't want to add too much egg because that would make the dough too light. And then I also added the vanilla flavor that I was talking to you about. That was just, it was very small, so I didn't even measure. I poured everything in and continued to give the dough a very good stir to ensure that everything will come together. So At this point, it was a bit sticky, but I continue to need to ensure that everything will come together. So I added a little bit of flour to help me to bring it together and get the consistency that I wanted. So according to the recipe that I was using, I am supposed to afterwards cover this dough for about 7 minutes to 10 minutes. So I decided to cover it with this napkin and then leave it down to rest for a little while. So after some time, I came back, opened it, and I saw that it had started to come together. Yes. So I put a little flour on my board and then brought the dough out. Now, most people, if you have a bread machine, you can put the dough in there and knead. The machine will help you with the kneading. But then the dough was very small, and since I didn't have that device, I decided to go in with all my might. So I kneaded this dough for about, it took me a long while. I didn't know it was going to take this long, but it did. So I kneaded this dough for close to 15 minutes because I wasn't so sure whether it was okay or not. Usually the pastries that I prepare, chips, and then sometimes pie, and then I also know how to prepare cakes very, very well. So during Christmas in my house, I always ensure that there's abundance of cakes and chips, but I never really tried other pastries. So I decided today that I was going to do that, and this is what you see me doing. So my advice to everybody is that if there's something that you wish to do or you wish to try, please don't waste any time, okay? Do your very best. So at this point, I saw that everything was coming together. The dough looked amazing. And you see how it bounces back after you push it. Yes. Yes. I know. I was very, very excited when I saw this happening. Wow. Now try this with me. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Please remember that if you are new here, please subscribe and like this video. Also, don't forget to ring the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will know about it and we can have all the fun together. So at this point, I decided to divide the dough into two and then cut them into equal sizes, smaller sizes, as much as possible. So I put the one dough aside and then decided to sprinkle more flour on the tray and then on the board. So I think I cut them into about 5 pieces or 6. as 5 pieces. And then after the dough rose, I think I realized that I cut them into big sizes. I should have reduced the sizes a bit. But next time I'll know what to do. Because I was trying this for the very first time. There were certain things that I go wrong. So what you see me doing here is rolling the dough into round little balls, and then make sure that all the parts come together to prevent a lot of cracks during frying. So the rolling was a bit tricky because remember I said I was trying this for the very first time. So I did the same thing that I did with the first one that you see on the tray. Yes, I bring all the parts together and then roll the dough on the board to get everything together, or to get everything to come together. Thank you for staying tuned up until this point. I appreciate all of you very much. So I did this to the rest of the dough, and that is the final one. And then afterwards I covered it because the next step was for the dough to rise to about twice of the size that you see on the tray. So I left it for about 15 minutes and then went back for it, and then as you can see, it has doubled in size. It's really big. At some point I was afraid that it was not going to fry very well because of the size. But everything turned out amazing. So the pan that I was using could take only 4 doughs at a time. Yes. And when you have the dough in the oil, you're supposed to turn it often. Okay, you have to keep turning and turning until you see an amazing brown color or golden brown. So I reduce the heat a bit, because if the heat is too much, you're going to get the thing burnt even when it is not ready. So the heat is on medium or very low medium heat. So I kept turning and turning until it was all done. I was very excited when I saw this, but when I saw that I was getting the color that I wanted, I was very, very happy. So as I said earlier, if you're on this channel and there's anything that you wish to try, please don't waste your time, or don't waste any time. Start as soon as possible, because I was afraid that I was going to get everything wrong. But look at how everything turned out. It was so beautiful. I appreciate you for staying tuned up until this level. Thank you all guys so much. Wow, look at how beautiful it is. It's amazing. I was very, very, very happy. Thank you for your support. So since the pan that I was using was quite small, I had to fry them in batches. So 4 batches at every time. At any point in time, you see 4 those in the bowl. Wow, it's beautiful. So I continued this process until everything was done. So as you can see, I just took the very very last one from the oil. Yes. And just look at that, guys. It's amazing. Everybody was very, very happy about the outcome. They ate almost everything. So thank you for staying tuned, and please do also subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again, guys, it's bye bye.